2022 CrossFit Games Open announcement is sponsored by GoWOD. Download GoWOD now. Get free protocols for the Open. Jocko Go and Jocko Molk. Hard work, clean fuel, no excuses. And the United States Border Patrol. Go beyond. The Open is about... Nobody has more to prove than the two men squaring off today. Justin Madera spent 2 years as the fittest man on earth. This year, he's out to prove that he still has what it takes to stand atop the podium at the CrossFit Games. Colton Mertens is a perennial underdog with a knack for proving people wrong. He is looking to show he can stand shoulder to shoulder with the best in the sport in 2024. Today, they face each other and the latest test in the Worldwide Open. It's the showdown in the shed. Medeiros versus Mertens. The live announcement of 24.2 is next.
Welcome everybody to the announcement of 24.2 presented by GoWOD. We are in Justin Medeiros' garage gym and it is about to go down. Let's go to the WWE Heavyweight Champion, Seth Rollins, for the announcement of 24.2 presented by GoWOD.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Boise, Idaho. Woo! Yes. Welcome to the Shred Shed. Welcome to 24 Rollins. I am your host for this afternoon's festivities, and I don't know if you boys know this, but I am a visionary. I am a revolutionary. I am the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Seth freaking Rollins. But today is not about me. Oh, no. Today is about these gentlemen beside me. First, to my right, hometown boy here, two-time fittest man on earth, Justin Medeiros. And to my left, the Iron Hog himself, Iowa's own, the winner of 24.1, Colton Mertens. Yes, sir. Now, boys, I'm ready, but I got to ask you, are you ready?
Born ready.
Are you ready?
Ready to win.
All right, here we go. 24.2 is a 300-meter row. 10 deadlifts at 185 pounds for you gentlemen, 125 for you ladies. 50 double unders, and it is as many reps as possible in 20 minutes. Gentlemen, there's only one thing left to do. Boise, there's only one thing left to do. Let's get your weapons and burn it down.
Okay. I don't even know what to say right now.
Miranda, hands down, I've seen a lot of open announcements. That one fired me up even after all these years.
Oh my goodness. I don't know whether to be more excited about the workout or that announcement itself, but I'm ready to do it. I don't know if they have some extra rowers. Maybe we could jump in.
Dive in there, start just yanking on that rower.
I'm going to start calling the equipment my weapons.
I'm supposed to burn it down? I didn't know I was going to bring that sort of level of intensity. I'm going to need some pre-workout.
I'm trying to process now the 20 minutes, the 300-meter row, 10 deadlifts at a light weight for these guys. Let's be honest.
Yep.
And then 50 double unders. That's moving the whole time. I'm trying to do math. I mean, 8, 9?
It's for these guys, something like that. It's going to be fantastic. There's a lot of ways that you can do this workout, but there's only one way to do it right.
Oh.
You don't want to waste your time or effort. You want
Not for 20 minutes.
No, you want to follow the standard. So go ahead, check out these standards, and please follow them.
CrossFit Games Open Workout 24.2 is as many repetitions as possible in 20 minutes of 300-meter row, 10 deadlifts, and 50 double unders. Your score is the total number of repetitions completed in the 20 minutes. For the official movement standards, as well as specific information for each division, download the official scorecard from games.crossfit.com.
All right, everybody, the CrossFit Open, it's for everyone, right? From the veteran CrossFit athlete to the first-timer, we've got you covered. Athletes can choose from RX, scaled, or foundations workouts each week, and additional versions are available for the older age group athletes. Now, if you're a coach or an affiliate owner, we got you covered as well. CrossFit Affiliate Programming provides free class plans for each workout. Those can be found in your affiliate toolkit. And if you want to have success in this workout, you need some useful tips. And we have Alex Gowers from CrossFit ready to deliver those to you.
Welcome to week 2 of the 2024 CrossFit Games Open. Just like last week, expect to see the magic of the community make its way into your affiliate as you and those around you tackle this workout. Now, as you go through it, expect to see individuals of all levels of experience perform tasks and challenges that they didn't think themselves capable of. Maybe that's lifting a heavier load on the deadlift, maybe it's nailing down large sets, or even just a couple reps of that double under, or maybe it's just digging deep to go faster in the fourth quarter of this 20-minute effort. While we might see the best in the world shoot for 10 rounds on this one, 5 to 8 is probably a good goal for the rest of us. Consistency is key in this workout to get a decent score. That means being smooth as we navigate the 3 of these movements, and that starts with monitoring our effort on the rower. Because you could row fast and hard and finish those meters 10 seconds quicker, but only if you go unbroken on the barbell, unbroken on the double unders, and you're quick to get around between the 3 and back on the rower. So choose a pace that allows you to go for big sets on both of the movements that aren't the rower and transition smoothly between them. On the other side of the coin, however, if you're less experienced or new to this game, find ways to pull out little wins out of this workout. If you're new to double unders or just not that great at them, have predetermined rest breaks. Don't just go until you end up tripping. Choose when to stop so you can keep your heart rate down, stay consistent, and keep moving. If the barbell load feels heavy, break it up into smaller sets. You could even do singles and drop it from the top and take as long as you need to set up safely and keep moving for this workout. It is a longer effort, but keep in mind after this, we only have one more. So let's buckle up and get ready to get after it.
You can see more 24.2 tips on the CrossFit Games YouTube channel and in the CrossFit Games podcast, which is happening right after this show. And if you're interested in learning about becoming a CrossFit coach, you can, of course, sign up for the Level 1 seminar. Right now, we're going to keep the energy high, and we have Miranda down with the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Seth Rollins.
All right. Now, that was probably one of my favorite, don't tell Dave, open announcements of all time.
All time.
All time. You might be the open announcement champ. Also, if you could describe this workout in one word, because I know you're a man of words, but one word for 24.2.
One word, ass. Ass. It's all ass. You're going to feel like ass doing it. You're going to feel your ass while you're doing it. You're going to feel your ass for days after you've done it. It's going to be rotten from start to finish.
It's very funny. Also very accurate. Now, you have a whole group of followers, dedicated athletes with the Dead Boys fitness crew. What will your advice be to them?
Whoo-wee. Pace yourself, man. Pace yourself. 20 minutes is a long time. You'll be doing a lot of reps out there. Pace yourself and have fun, because fitness is supposed to be fun. So don't take it too seriously, and have a party while you're doing deadlifts and rowing and jumping.
All right, and to put you on the spot, we got Justin, we got Colton. Pick a winner.
Oh, come on, man. That's not fair. That's not fair. No wonder you didn't tell me this during rehearsal. I'm going with my Iowa boy, Colton Martins. Let's go, Colton. You got to step up, man. You got a lot of haters in here today. Your time to shine. Your time to shine, my man. I'm on your team. Let's go.
No pressure, Colton. All right, thank you, Seth.
All right, with these 20 minutes in store for these athletes, 300 meters on the rower, 10 deads of 185 for the men, 125 for the women, and 50 double unders. Of course, you are going to want to set yourself up for success, and we have the recipe for success presented by Trifecta. Miranda, what do we got?
Here, and use an old Navy SEAL saying.
Okay, all right.
Slow is smooth, smooth is fast.
Yep.
So you don't want to come out too hot on this one, as Seth mentioned as well, because 20 minutes is a very long time. So know yourself, move smoothly, don't come out too hot. My second piece of advice, my recipe for success is, now this is not for them, but for the regular people like us. Break early, but keep those breaks short. So 50 double under for someone like me these days, that's going to spike my heart rate. I might choose to break those into 2 sets from the very beginning. And that deadlift is not a lightweight for me necessarily for 20 minutes anymore. So smart breaks, but keep those breaks short.
Let's get down to the action. Adrian Bosman, it's all yours.
10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go.
All hell's about to break loose.
Oh my goodness gracious.
20 minutes. And how long do you think they're going to be on the rower?
Like a minute each time.
Yeah, I kinda
around
thought
a minute
about
each time. Now, I mean, when I was doing the math in the short amount of time that we've been able to process this workout, I mean, mathematically, 10 rounds might be possible. Now,
it's possible.
It's the accumulated fatigue that might not make that happen today. But for these guys, they're going to have to hold a pace the whole time that's just going to be extremely uncomfortable.
You got ballpark a minute on the rower, you know, the deads, depending on their pace, let's just say it's, 15 to 20 seconds, 30 seconds of double unders. You get some transition time in there as well. So, yeah, I mean, keeping 2 minutes per round, it's possible, but you need to have this smooth, flawless run, fast transitions. And then, of course, you have to never get fatigued.
No.
That's probably one of the key elements. Let's see how long before they get off. Okay, holding a 146. I was going to hold a 147.
Yeah, just right around that 1 minute time.
Yep.
I don't see, and I could be wrong. It's been a while since I've been at a competitive level, but I don't see these guys breaking the deadlifts or the double unders, aside from maybe like an accidental miss, because 20 minutes is a long time and sets of 50,
No, yeah, shy of an accident. I think they're going to go ahead and grab that barbell every time, and it's going to continue to move until 10 reps is done.
So for someone like them, they have to push the pace on the rower. Like, that is where this workout is going to be made for high-level athletes like this, in my opinion. For the rest of us, if we need to rein it in, the rower might be the best place for us to do that. 146 for round one.
Okay.
1 minute and 46 seconds.
That's going to do. Now, for the viewers at home, you see at the top of the screen, it's counting reps. Now, the reps are probably obvious for the deadlift. There's 10 reps, each one, there's a rep on the scoreboard there, 50 reps of the double under, but on the rower, for that 300-meter row, every 10 meters equals 1 repetition. So there's 90 repetitions in 1 round.
Now, Pat, are you like me where I'm
Probably
2 minutes
not.
in?
Probably not.
And I know it's 20 minutes,
now.
and I've already done an entire round, and now I'm on the rower where I don't really have to count anything or do anything, and I'm like, oh, shizzle snaps, I'm about to do 10 rounds of this workout.
Yeah.
Do you do that?
Well, here's how I'm going to do this. Here's how I did 24.1. Is in a workout like this, I've been doing this long enough to know that if I start the workout at a pace that feels moderate, it won't feel moderate by the end of the workout.
Interesting.
But if you start out and you're like, ooh, I'm riding the razor's edge in round 1, that's not going to go well. Okay? So if
I think that's what I did
if I
in
start off
24.1.
in what feels like 3rd gear out of 5 gears, it feels like 5th gear by the end.
Now, I know you went over the standards package and all of that. With a deadlift like this that is relatively light for a lot of our competitive athletes, guys, just be careful and, you know, hit that rate. Don't move so quickly that you're going to have people questioning the reps and calling you back and doing extra
Grip
reps.
it and rip it.
The deadlift is one of those movements that you got to be really clear about, and because it's light, you can move super fast. So just throwing that out there as somebody who's competed in the Open, trying to get a top spot a few times.
Yeah, I have to say, I would have lost money on my guess on what this workout was going to be. I thought we were going to have a below parallel
For
element,
sure.
and I thought there was going to be like a 2-parter with something heavy. So I would have been wrong on both.
Speaking of that reminds me of a conversation that I had with Dave at dinner last night. We were talking about the Masters competitors earlier. He's a Masters competitor, and
Oh, yeah, he is.
He might be the most excited person about widening it to 25% for quarterfinals because he's in the top 33% now, and this is a great workout for him.
He's probably controlling the algorithm behind the scenes
I
to
was
make sure he
thinking
just
that
meets
maybe
the cutoff.
the reason that there's not a below parallel is that.
Yeah, right, exactly. Exactly. They're still keeping, mid 140s on the rower. That's not where I'm going to be.
No, I don't want to keep that pace ever, especially not for a 20-minute AMRAP.
In all honesty, like all joking aside, if I pull 2 minutes every time I get on that rower, like a 2 minute per 500, it's going to be a huge success. With the compounding fatigue, that's going to be a win.
Yeah. Now we did talk about in the show leading up to this how movements are a factor for Colton. It's no question that he is the shorter athlete on this. I mean, he said in his video that he's 3 inches shorter than the next shortest athlete. And the rower is one of those movements that all people that are challenged by not being tall tend to not love. So he's going to have to really make that up on the deadlift and on the double unders if he wants to keep up with Justin, because he just has that height advantage on the rower.
I'm going to make a bold call. Are you ready?
Oh, sure, always.
Because right now Justin's winning. And you just made a compelling argument as to why it plays well for him. I'm going to say Colton's going to come from behind and win this one. And here's my little nerd stat that I'm going to throw out. Back in 23.1, I believe it was, a wall ball and rowing workout for the Open. 2 tall guy things, rowing and wall balls, right? Now, Justin did beat Colton on that workout, but only by 1 little repetition in a rowing and wall ball, 1 rep. So now, when rowing's only a third of the workout, I don't know. I think maybe Colton's playing possum a little bit right now. There's so much left in this. There's what, 14 minutes left in this workout right here.
And they're still keeping it faster than a 1 round every 2 minutes. I really want to see a 10-round score. I think it'd be fantastic.
It would be absolutely great. And these guys still looking at them, they still look at their faces like relaxed and calm. I mean, I don't know if they're feeling it out as they go, but they still feel like they are well in control and have plenty more left in the tank. I want to see how
I see Colton looking at his screen.
Yeah.
Which is always fun to see that.
Okay, so let's see. Justin got off that at 6:35, so Colton is about 5 seconds behind him. Now, Colton is running to the barbell each
that was
time.
a fast transition. I was going to say both of them have a, not a rushed.
Well, here's the thing with a workout like this as well. You think about all the movements, which is true, and if you're a regular athlete like me, you just want to survive the movements.
Right.
If you're at these guys' levels or the top women, the transition matters. There's a ton of transitions
for 20 minutes.
And if you're slow in the transitions and somebody else is moderate on the transitions, that could be an extra round. Smooth, smooth, smooth. Oh, people are starting to get fired up now.
I mean, they're starting round 5. We're only 7 minutes in.
I mean, hey, champ, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Welcome.
Who gave this guy a mic? We've got Seth with us now.
Welcome to the program,
back, baby,
man.
I'm back.
Are you, as a taller guy, you enjoying the row?
Oh, I love everything about this compared to the last workout. I love everything about this.
The burpees are gone.
Burpees
Ground
are gone.
overhead's gone.
Absolutely. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. This is great.
Let's pull a moderate deadlift and yank on the rower.
I got a good double under too, so I'm happy about this.
Do you mind the longer time domain?
No, not at all. No, I find it
65 minutes in the ring,
That's
remember?
true, actually, that's true.
I find it far more enjoyable. I can sink my teeth into it, you know what I mean? There's not any pressure. There's not any pressure that I have to like go nuts and keep up with these crazy people, man.
Amen to that.
I want everybody to understand watching this, these two men are crazy people. The pace that they're moving at right now is not
This is going to be most people's
folks.
final score,
Dude,
where they're
this-
at right now.
Crazy.
Absolutely,
They're
yes.
cooking, dog. They're cooking.
That's the problem with anyone that's great at anything. They don't make it look as hard as it actually is.
No, so definitely don't come out and do exactly what they're doing.
Oh.
Pull a 145 on the rower and just get after it.
They're pulling at a 145 pace, and Justin looks like he's taking a walk
I
in the
know.
park, dude. What are we talking about
It's
here?
ridiculous. It's ridiculous. We all do CrossFit. Some just do it a little bit better than others.
Wow.
And see, little things like what just happened with Colton's
Yeah.
rope being a little bit tangled up, when it's this tight and when they're moving as quickly as they are, that really, really does make a difference. So if you are one of those people, or even if you're not, it's the open, so have fun with it. Lay down the rope properly,
I'll tell
just
ya.
in case.
Justin's pulling ahead a little bit here. You know, I'm going to still stick with my horse here on Colton. There's a lot of workout left.
There's a lot of workout
10 and a half minutes left here. But both these guys are fired up for different reasons. I mean, Justin's very open and honest, right? After a two-time champion, goes to the games last year and has not only his worst finish, but the worst finish of any returning champion.
Oh, wow.
You know that hits. And so he's back and like, hey, I want everybody to know, if you're counting me out, you are doing yourself a disservice. I'm here.
Oh, man. I did not know that. That's good information right there. Yeah, that's motivation. That's for sure motivation.
Yep.
And I can't help but think about the video that we saw of Colton talking about his mom.
Oh my goodness.
And, you know, thinking about her during last week's Open. This, I'm sure, means so much to him. 20 minutes, and especially in a workout that's got something like a row, you have time to kind of like process other things. And so I'm sure he's thinking about his family and all of that. And
All
it's just,
joking aside, the fact that that guy is out here working out is unimaginable to me. I mean, that is crazy.
Yeah, in some ways, though, I imagine it's a bit of therapy for him,
Yes,
right?
exactly.
kind of
Imagine
cathartic.
yeah, it's a little catharsis, right? Yeah, it takes your mind off some of those big things, because at the end of the day, it's just fitness, right? It's not as big as some of the other things that we have to deal with in life. And so
100%,
I know for
100%.
myself, the catharsis of a gym workout is as good as therapy sometimes.
absolutely.
Yes.
And
I
let
work
you-
out as much for my mental health as my physical health.
100%. I have a question for you guys. So right now, Colton's a little bit behind. I prefer chasing to being chased in a workout that's long like this. Some people...
Oh, we had a slip. We had a miscount. He thought he was done.
Oh, he needed another
man.
rep or two, and that gave Colton some time to make up from his rope mishap.
Yep.
That's a big deal. That's a big deal.
Transitions are going to be huge in this workout, too. I don't know if you guys discussed that already, but just going from movement to movement to movement, it's going to be easy to stop and rest and take one too many breaths, and that's going to really slow you down.
Got to make sure your feet are in there perfect in the
Dude.
strap. You know.
I'm the king of it, all right? I'm
Little
the king.
chalk happening here.
Like a one-arm row. I'm
Yeah.
sort of getting my feet in there. Absolutely.
This is the period, too, where you're 12 minutes in. That's a very long time. But also 8 minutes left is also still a very long time.
To get back to your question, no
Some
one's ever
people enjoy-
chasing me. I'm not that fast. I'm
That's
always looking
not
at the
true.
other people.
You had a time. You had a time where you would be chased. Some
gone
people
by.
really enjoy chasing someone down.
Mm-hmm.
I know my husband, Julian, former games athlete, he will do that on purpose. He'll hold back
Oh, interesting.
to let the person who's ahead of him get comfortable, and then he always ends up faster at the end and just destroy. And I don't like that. I would prefer, you know, the other way around.
That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say I'm doing it on purpose. That's why I'm holding
there
back.
you go.
I like that.
I like
But
that
you also have
technique.
to have the kick at the end to make that work for you.
Now, Seth, you're going to throw down, you know, is this with a crew you're going to have going on? Are you more of a by yourself guy?
You know, the thing is, I get it in where I can fit it in. That's my deal with my schedule. Justin here has politely opened his shred shed to me after this event. He said I could do the workout afterwards. It is warmed up considerably in here from what it was this morning, so I'm entertaining the idea.
Really?
We'll see. Yeah, I might bust it out. I could use a good sweat.
That's a pretty cool invitation from the champ.
It is.
One champ to another champ.
Exactly.
That's pretty cool.
He understands. He understands.
Game respects game.
Yeah, absolutely. Speaking of game, how about the game on the Iron Hog's calves? Look at these calves, bro.
I was born without calves.
Oh my
so I'm
God.
very jealous right
He
now.
has your calves.
Yeah,
he took them.
He's got all the calves. He looks like his calves ate my calves. I mean, it's crazy.
He's a ball of muscle.
Yeah,
an absolute ball of muscle.
How do we feel about the Iron Hog nickname? I really like it.
I think he should keep it. I think it should be a T-shirt and a poster.
Absolutely.
And you should get some sort of cut of the proceeds.
I don't want a dime of the proceeds, man. I want everything to go to this kid. He's the real deal.
He is the real deal, 100%.
And look, he's shorter than Justin, so it's difficult for him to catch up on these rows.
Let's check out pace on the rower here.
Do it. Yeah, where's he at? Oh, he's
146, still just crushing it. I mean, 13, almost 14 minutes into the workout, keeping that pace right there. So impressive.
You know, another thing that's mentally challenging about
right now we're looking at.
Yeah, where's Justin at?
Shifting our way over to Justin right now. 146, same. And a lot of times those athletes, they're looking at the other monitor. They know where the other guy's at, 100%.
They're playing games over there.
That's not a coincidence that that's happening. And in the last 5 minutes, it's going to be time to get after it.
What I was going to say is another mental challenge is, like you, I did not expect these movements. Necessarily, not all of them, but I also expected some sort of squat, maybe a pull-up, and probably so did they.
Yeah,
and so they had to make that switch right before of, we're not doing thrusters and pull-ups, we're doing deadlifts and rowing, and they don't have a lot of time to process that or think about it beforehand.
Been no change on the bar speed on every set of 10 deadlifts.
Of course.
Just
So
boom,
fast.
boom, boom, boom.
Consistency is key, man.
You
gotta have that, and that's what I was talking about when I said you gotta pace yourself. You want to have consistent rounds. You want to be able to hit a pace that you can keep within 10 to 20 seconds on either side of that. So,
And now all the best athletes in the world are watching this and saying, like, okay, I can move that barbell, I can hit the deads. These guys just let me know if I want to beat them. I got to be sub 145 every time I touch that rower.
Dude.
Nobody wants to be there.
Roughly 11 seconds ahead of where Colton is as I watch the clock on that last, when they finish their double unders, 11 seconds.
Okay, man, that is tight. It's funny. That's not a long time, but it's tough to make up 11 seconds in the last 4.5 minutes. It can be done, don't get me wrong.
Justin's just got to hold on, and Colton's got to just, I mean, we used to say when we would compete back in the day, YOLO pathways.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, it's tough to make up 11 seconds in this period of time. Where could he make it up?
The rower.
He's going to have to sell out on that rower. But that comes at a cost when you get
Maybe
to the
not yet.
Yeah. I mean, at the pace that they're at, they can get a couple more rounds.
Yeah, with 2 more rounds, probably, maybe. 4 minutes left in this workout. Yeah, I mean, it's tricky. It's tricky.
Justin is just getting after
Secretly hoping they're both on the rower at the very end to see who can just completely sell out, like you said.
Now, I missed the official scoring on this. Are we counting every meter? Where are we counting?
Every 10 meters is 1 rep.
Okay.
Yep, so it's 30 reps on the rower.
30 reps on the rower.
And there's 90 reps in 1 round.
Ah, beautiful, beautiful.
We are sub 4 minutes right here, rapidly approaching only 3 minutes left. Seth, thank you so much for joining us here at the booth, man. Thanks for the most amazing announcement we've ever had. I wish you the best, and I hope you throw down here later.
It was a pleasure, man. Thank you guys so much for having me. I'm going to go get eyes on the end of this workout, and then we'll see what it feels like myself, maybe.
Right,
Thanks, guys.
Thank you,
I
Seth.
appreciate you.
All right, we've got under 3 minutes left, and now is the time.
It's time.
Where, like, the brain's not functioning well anymore, and you just have to, you got to hold on.
I'd love to see Colton's monitor right now. I'm curious as to what he's rowing. I have to pick his judge's brain after this. Because this is the only, oh, here we go. Yeah, wow, we got it. And now, you know what that tells me? He knows he has to make it up in the rower. That's how much pain and agony he's in right now. That, I guarantee, is
exactly
everything he's got. And he knows if he pulls any harder, it's going to implode. Let's shift over to Justin's monitor. Yep, 148, okay. So right now, even if Colton isn't going to catch him, okay, he probably knows that this environment is such an amazing environment to hit a PR in. It's going to be tough to recreate this in your home gym. So just get every single solitary rep you can, because this has a chance of being your best performance.
Right, because at the end of the day, this isn't a 1 versus 1 competition. It's against everybody, and these scores go on the leaderboard for them as individuals against the entire field.
Right, and Colton had a good week 1.
I mean, I think he's doing a pretty good job right now.
I think he's going to be just fine. 90 seconds remaining. And still, every time to grab the barbell, it's just 10 unbroken repetitions. Justin is absolutely going to make his way back to the rower.
I love it so much
Colton.
that they finish, that they're going to finish this 10th round.
It's crazy.
And everybody wants to finish a workout on the rower.
Justin, 10 rounds down. Wow. He's in his 11th round. Less than a minute remaining.
And this is it. Every 10 meters gives him 1 more rep, which we know on the leaderboard, especially the top of the leaderboard, 1 rep can move you so many spots.
Oh, so, yeah, absolutely.
I know Justin was probably not stoked on the 124th place in week 1, so every single pull is super important for him. Less than 30 seconds left.
135. Come on, are you kidding me? He just wants to touch that barbell and get 1 rep on the barbell. He's got about 15 seconds to do it. That is the face of a man giving every single thing that he's got. Sub 10 seconds, 5 seconds remaining. Wow.
And that will do it.
Right there as well. 9:26, unbelievable. Holy cow. That's 10 complete rounds and 260 meters of rowing for Justin Medeiros. Unbelievable.
I mean, only a 40-meter difference. There's a few pulls on the rower, and you know, for a workout that is so heavy on the rowing, to have Colton do so well is it's phenomenal. It's awesome.
Talk about a tight race. 926 reps for Justin, 922 reps for Colton. 4 little reps separated those guys after 20 minutes. Unbelievable. They absolutely crushed this thing. Here's our replays presented by Rogue.
It's just smooth. That's how you could see fatigue, but really the pace never changed.
Yes, it never changed, and it's a beautiful workout because it's a challenge for everybody. Beginner and intermediate athletes can probably handle the load. Maybe there's some trips to the double unders, you can do the rower. And these elite athletes know that they just have to burn it down on that row and have a effortless, just a flawless, clean run every time they touch the ball.
Even if you're not, it's the open, so have fun with it.
And fast transitions every time. Look at that, just stuck his feet in there and hope for the best. There's no time to pull those straps.
There was a couple trip ups. Both of them had one issue with the rope at a certain point. So again, like those little things can really add up for athletes like these guys. They both had one of them. super impressed with both Colton and Justin today.
And just sold out on the finish. And Colton made up some ground there again, closing it to just 4 repetitions. 926 for Justin Medeiros, 922 for Colton Mertens. And I'll tell you what, we thought 10 was going to be like...
I wanted the 10, and I'm so pumped that they were able to do that.
Got more than 10. That is so impressive, unbelievable. Well done to both of those athletes.
Just a casual every 2 minutes, you know.
Yeah. No big deal. No big deal at all. We're going to be coming back real soon with a presentation of the Rogue Barbell. Don't go anywhere.
The 24.2 CrossFit Games Open announcement is sponsored by Rogue. Don't weaken. Go Ruck, the world's toughest rucking gear built from the ground up. And Momentous, the official sports nutrition partner of the CrossFit Games.